The Conservatives are coming back to Birmingham to hold their party conference at the ICC, and last time they were here in 2008, I went to see what goes on behind the scenes. But how hard is it to put on such an event? Well, I'm here at the ICC to find out and go behind the scenes. So obviously everybody's getting quite excited now and making sure that everything is working ship-shape. I'm about to speak to Richard Chivers now, who's the security manager here at the ICC, to make sure that everything here is tight and runs smoothly before the event. So Richard, tell me a little bit about sort of this actual conference. How would you put something like this together in terms of security here within the ICC?
Luckily the ICC has a good history of managing large events logistically and from a point of security. The planning for this commenced over 12 months ago. We liaised very closely with local police, some of the intelligence agencies that are around, and also with the client.
Quite a bit of pressure there to make sure that you are running a tight ship and that security is good.
Yes, the security for the conference is going to be very high, but there's a lot of covert security involved. There will be a lot of low-key security. A lot of our officers will be wearing front of house uniform, which are blazers and that, rather than the police style uniform. The whole object is to make it a good conference and make Birmingham look good.
It's a case of me getting as much information as I can from the client beforehand and then pass it on to the service providers that we have here at the venue, and then whilst they're on site dealing with any issues that actually arise from the client. My name's Richard Yeomans and I'm an event manager at the ICC.
Was it harder with Gordon Brown, or has Cameron been a bit more demanding?
Well, we haven't actually had any direct contact with either of them. They're politicians, so obviously they can be as demanding as they wish to be. This one has been a little bit more demanding because it's over a longer period, and it's a slightly larger event than the spring conference we had earlier on in the year. So yeah, I'd say it's been more demanding, definitely.
So he's a bit more demanding guy, right, okay.
It's everything to do with the PA systems, the lighting, the IT, which is your internet and telephones and all the services that we provide for the event.
Hello, my name's Martin Hewitt-Moran. I'm working on Conservative Party Conference 2008 and I'm one of the technical event managers here at the ICC.
We're looking at around about 800 media by the time it's all finished. We've got media from the UK, we've also got media from overseas, and also we've got TV companies, quite a large number of TV companies coming as well, so a very wide spectrum of the press and media are going to be attending.
So this room that we're in now, is this one of the sort of rooms that will be used during the conference?
That's right, this is one of the larger meeting rooms, and it's going to play a key part in the event in that it's going to hold things such as fringe meetings and breakfast meetings and all those sorts of things for delegates to meet and greet all their fellow sort of conference goers.
It's a real challenge, but we just need to look at what the delegates expect and try and make sure we have a catering offer that really delivers for them. My name is Wes Johnson. I'm the catering operations manager here at the ICC. We're probably looking at about a couple of thousand sandwiches per day. It's quite an amount.
What about drinking, things like that as well? How many drinks are served?
Probably around about the 5,000 bottles of wine we're estimating, quite an amount.
So more wine than food?
Not necessarily, there's quite an even split. They kind of go well together, so they kind of have one and the other as well, so it's kind of both.
Bit of both.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Now in terms of any demands, I mean, I'm just trying to wonder what David Cameron's rider would possibly be. Is there any sort of things that he kind of says, I want that, I want to have some salmon sandwiches please?
David Cameron, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have a rider and he's quite low maintenance.
Right, I've basically had to put this on obviously because I'm coming into the kitchen area now, so I'm going to check out all the stats of how many sandwiches, how many cups of coffee, how many bottles of wine they're going to be having. I'm not very impressed though. I don't think it's a sexy look. Huge! Imagine the amount of cake mix you could get in there. Well, I've just found out why those cake mix bowls have to be so big. Check out the size of the ovens. As the conference starts, thousands of delegates will be coming here to the ICC. Now, it may not look like it at the moment, but this is where they're going to register and then go off to their different conferences. Speaking to the different departments today, I can see why the ICC was chosen to put on such a major event. It's not only beneficial to the ICC, but also to Birmingham as well, for local hotels, bars and restaurants. Talking of restaurants, I might just go and check out those cakes again.